Now, everyone is talking about ChatGPT prompts, but the creators who are actually quietly getting better results, they switch to Claude AI. And today I'm going to show you exactly why with one master prompt that builds your entire productivity system from scratch. Now, I went on Reddit platform this week and found hundreds of people drowning in the same problem. Too many tools, zero clarity, same stack task every single week. So I actually took that problem straight to Claude, and what it produced actually stopped me in my tracks. Now stay with me because I'm going to give you the full prompt today, and there's an expanded version in my Etsy shop at the end of the video that actually you can use depending on your business or depending on what you are doing or depending on your niche. Now, here's what people were saying on Reddit this week. One person built an elaborate second brain system and spent more time organizing it than actually using it. Someone else did weekly reviews for 6 weeks and kept seeing the same stack task every single time. Now, another person said their team is overloaded with tools and nobody knows which one to actually use. The problem isn't the tools, it is that nobody sits down to think clearly about what they actually need before building the system. Now they start with the app instead of starting with themselves. That's it. That is actually the gap, and this Claude AI prompt closes it. Now, quick reason why I'm using Claude for this instead of ChatGPT. Claude is actually built by a company called Anthropic, and it is specifically designed to think through complex structured problems with more differences. When you give it a prompt like this one, whether it needs to ask questions and understand the context and also build something personalized, the output is noticeably, or maybe you can notice it more than you thought. It's not more like it is less generic and also more like a real coach. You can use it free at Claude AI, no account required actually to start, and most free accounts actually do the heavy lifting or maybe the heavy work. But if you can still use the pro version. Now here's the clarity stack prompt, build specifically for Claude. Copy this exactly because it's gonna help you, and also you can get all these prompts in my description. Now let's read a bit of it. It says, you are a world-class productivity coach with deep expertise in the minimalist system and sustainable habits. Before giving me any advice, interview me with these 5 questions. Ask them one at a time and wait for my answer before moving to the next. Number 1, what does a typical work day look like for you right now? Number 2, what is your single biggest time wasting habit or maybe pattern? Number 3, do you work alone, with a team, or maybe both? Number 4, what is one outcome that actually will make this week feel successful? Number 5, what free tools do you already have access to? And then after all these 5, build me a simple daily workflow, morning, midday, and also evening. 1 tool for task, 1 for notes, 1 for focus, nothing more. A 3-sentence daily rule I can actually follow without thinking. And then I want you to also build a low battery mode, a stripped down version of this system for my worst or maybe most exhausted days. Now the format should be with clear headers. Keep total output under 300 words. Be direct and specific, no filler advice. Okay? Now I want you to watch how Claude does this differently. It doesn't stack or maybe start talking until it understands your situation. It actually interviews you first, and notice how specific the output is. It is not generic advice you've read 100 times. It is built around exactly what you just told it to do. Now that low battery mode or maybe that low battery mode section, that's the part the most productivity content completely ignores. Your system doesn't fail on your best days. It fails on a Wednesday at 9 p.m. when you are actually exhausted. Claude just solved that for you, or maybe it just did it. Now, one of the Reddit comments that actually stuck with me this week said, "Your brain is for processing, not for storage." That one line explains why most productivity system collapses. They ask your brain to hold the system and do not work at the same time. This prompt takes the system design completely off your plate. Claude does the thinking. You just answer 5 honest questions and get something you can actually use it today. And because Claude reasons through your specific answers, not a template, no two people actually get the same output. That is the difference. Now, if you want the extended or maybe the expanded version, that is 10 variation of this same prompt for different situations. For instance, freelancers, students, side hustles, overwhelmed parents, small team leads, or much more. I have actually packaged all of them into a ready-to-use PDF in my Etsy shop. I'm going to leave the link in the description so that you can actually try to use. And I want you to do one favor. I want you to drop me a comment below. What is your biggest productivity struggle right now? I read every single one, and your answer might actually become the next videos or maybe the next video that we're going to be exploring. So without wasting any time, see you in the next one.